This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening. I'm Sabrina Brown. Thank you for joining us. Topping the news, a decision is expected to be made soon regarding the ongoing battle between the Grand Bahama Port Authority Workers Union and the management of the Grand Bahama Shipyard. Tonight, the minister responsible for immigration addresses the issue. The investigation launched by the Director of Labor into claims of unfair dismissals at the Grand Bahama Shipyard and management's alleged disrespect of the government and the country's labor laws is complete and is now in the possession of the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Immigration, the Honorable Fred Mitchell.
I got the report a few days ago, so I'm still in the midst of studying the report and awaiting the advice of the Director of Immigration. I will obviously be consulting with various people. Key, of course, is the commercial sector and Grand Bahama generally, the trade union and the employer, and then making a decision in the best interest of this island and the employer and the country.
But the minister says this issue does not only exist on Grand Bahama.
There's a real immigration problem in Abaco, complaints in Eleuthera, Exuma, Harbor Island, New Providence. It appears to me that Bahamians think that people, in exchange for an investment in the country, want to define them out of the country. So the government has to stand in the gap of that.
While complaints made by workers are investigated, Minister Mitchell notes that there has to be a balancing act. He says productivity and service must be good and employers must get value for money.
Building contractors in the Bahamas complain about the fact that you can't have certifiable skills in masonry, carpentry, that when you do find those skills residing in many Bahamians, that often they show up for work and then after they get the first paycheck, you don't see them again. Or the complaint is from them that the productivity in a day is not what they would expect.
ZNS News has learned that close to 30 employees have been laid off from the Freeport container port. The layoffs taking place this past Friday at the transshipment terminal. Unconfirmed reports say the employees affected were told that the layoffs are a direct result of a drop in business due to damage caused by Hurricane Matthew. We will continue to monitor this situation and give you details as they become available. Meanwhile, the Bahamas Telecommunications Company facing challenges as it continues its restoration efforts on Grand Bahama. A release issued by BTC this afternoon states that restoration efforts in Grand Bahama continue to be compromised as there has been increased theft of equipment. CEO Leon Williams says since Hurricane Matthew, BTC has worked aggressively to restore services to all affected areas. However, in Grand Bahama, efforts continue to be sabotaged. He adds that as technical teams restore services, fiber, copper, and cable wires are being stolen. Today, BTC experienced another fiber cut on East Sunrise Highway, and as a result, services to over 500 homes in eastern Grand Bahama are affected. Mobile services in this area are also affected. He says BTC is currently working to restore services to eastern Grand Bahama. The public is advised to report all instances of theft or equipment tampering directly to the Royal Bahamas Police Force. BTC will be offering a reward for information leading to the prosecution of any individuals caught stealing BTC's equipment. In other news, 3 males arraigned before the court this morning on attempted murder charges. Draxton Bellany, age 23 of Frobisher Circle, and 2 juveniles, ages 15 and 17 years, appeared before Deputy Chief Magistrate Debbie Ferguson in connection with the shooting incident off East Sunrise Highway last week. The victim in that case was reportedly shot in the leg. He was taken to hospital and has since been discharged. In court today, the 3 were not required to enter a plea and were remanded to prison until April. That is when a preliminary inquiry will begin. the Abaco community honoring their own this weekend. The ceremony was organized by the Driftwood Association, a group formed some 2 years ago with the sole objective of giving honor to whom honor is due. Italia Hall has the details.
The Driftwood Association was formed to recognize excellence within the various communities on the island of Abaco. And on Sunday afternoon, the association held the 3rd annual All Abaco Awards at the Abaco Beach Resort in Marsh Harbor, Abaco. There were several categories: the All Abaco Awards, the Public and Private Sector Most Outstanding Award, Male Student of the Year Award, Driftwood Man and Woman of the Year Award, and the Lifetime Achievement Award, which was given to the patron of the evening, Senior Pastor David R. Cartwright.
He's the one that I've loved and served and been in ministry all these years. And you know what? I'm still excited about doing the Lord's work.
Residents from all over the island turned out for the event that included an evening of entertainment. These recipients deem it an honor to be recognized for their hard work.
You work so hard, and just to be recognized, it's just an awesome feeling. It's exhilarating, it's liberating.
It was good to be honored for what you do, and like I told people, I don't do it for the recognition, I do it for the kids.
It was a shock. It is a pleasure, and it is also a reminder that I need to continue serving the Lord Jesus Christ in the capacity of education.
I feel so elated tonight to receive such rewards from the Driftwood Association.
It just goes to show, you know, and I'm just in keeping with the commissioner's plan, working along with young people. That's one of my burning desires, just to work along with young people and to spread that message of, you know, trying to keep that peace on the streets.
Jonte Richard, 12th grade student of Forest Heights Academy, captured the High School Male of the Year Award and offered this advice for the youth.
Search for leadership opportunities in whichever club that you join, and make sure that you become an outstanding member in whatever you do.
President and founder of the Driftwood Association, Juliet McCafferty, says she's pleased that there are many Bahamians making a positive contribution to the overall growth and development of Abaco.
I am touched when we reach out and persons are like, oh my God, I won. And you know, your heart is so warmed because many persons, they are unsung, but they are doing a wonderful, amazing work around the Abacos or wherever they are.
The president and founder of the Driftwood Association says this event will continue to grow, adding that this event will not only stay here on the island of Abaco, but will spread to the rest of the Bahamas. Reporting in Marsh Harbor, Abaco for ZNS Network News, I'm Italia Hall.
Stay with us, there's more news after this.